Hello, I am Yamuniswaran. Today I am to talk about the social network movie. The part I am going to take in the social network movie is human behavior at workplace. The first one is the workplace communication is evolving at a dramatic rate due to the introduction of new and changing technologies such as social media. There are approximately 1.32 billion monthly active users of Facebook alone, and estimated 86% of job seekers have a social network profile. And the issue in the movie is people working in the field of social media bear a practical responsibility for imagining, interrogating, and forming this new world that is just beginning. If the social network mistakes the business of social media as being what the field of social media all about, we should take it as a reflection and a reminder to pay attention to the real work at hand. And the suggestion of the movie is you can get a reputation up through social media marketing. This new media can be intimidating for some business, so it is important to fully understand the benefit and drawbacks of a social media campaign. Before beginning one, the information below will inform you all the latest social marketing trends that will help you master the skill necessary to be a social marketing.
Hello, my name is Raden Muhammad Ikwan bin Najmuddin, and I will talk about introduction and the theory of motivation related to the movie The Social Network. Okay, so as in introduction, The Social Network movie is directed by David Fincher, which is written by Aaron Sorkin. The movie starring Jesse Eisenberg as a founder of Facebook, which is Mark Zuckerberg's. Okay, now in 2003, Harvard undergrad and a computer genius, which is Mark Zuckerberg, began work on a new concept that eventually turned into a global social network known as the Facebook. Without wasting my time, I'll go to the theory. Now, the theory that is chosen by me is a motivation. Now, the scene that I choose from the movie of the social network, which is related to the motivation, is known as where the scene that Mark Zuckerberg meets Sean Parker, which is Sean Parker is a founder of a Napster and who owns a recording studio. Now, the reason why I choose that scene is because it is related to the McKellen needs theory. Okay, the theory of motivation that I chosen, and it is related to the McKellen theory needs, which is similar to the scene in the movie. The theory was need for achievement, need for power, and a need for affiliation. The theory that I found based from the movie, which is related to the OB theory that I choose, which is McKellen needs, Mark Zuckerberg meets Sean Parker because he is lack of motivation. So he meets Sean Parker to get a new idea of his program to make it massive, to bigger it. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Naufal Lifi bin Muhammad Fauzi. I will present about communication. Organization communication occurs among several individuals and or groups, and how these people or employees communicate greatly affect the growth or the flow of the communication. Function of communication in organization. First, motivation. In any organization, the main objective is to work together as a team to achieve the vision, mission, and goal of the organization. Second, information. Information can either be conveyed from the manager or organization leaders to the employees and vice versa. Third, control. An organization use communication as a means to control employees and their work environment. Fourth, interaction. It also always organization to interact with them, business partner, suppliers, or vendors, agent, and customer. Organization communication. In any organization, the vision, mission, and goals can only be achieved if sufficient information is shared throughout the organization network. First, electronic communication. As mentioned earlier, email are a communication tool for coordinating work at the workplace. Second, video conferencing. Video conferencing is mainly used in an organization where the parties involved in discussion are geographical foreparts. Third, the Griffney. The Griffney is an informal communication network which is often used as a medium of communication in the organization. Issue and problem narrated in the movie. First, personal issue. Many call for personal issue to be put inside if a person is involved in a discussion, regardless without the issue stem from work or home. Second, lack of feedback. A two-way communication may not be a common practice in certain work culture, especially culture which practice power distance in the organization. Third, unfamiliar workplace communication culture. The new employees who just join an organization may naturally feel overwhelmed by the unfamiliar work environment. Suggestion to rectify the issue. First, be a good listener. Listening is a very critical feature in effective communication. Second, understand and master non-verbal communication. Previously mentioned, many people express their truth using body language. Third, behavior of individual differences. Different culture, age, group, genders, race, and regulars use non-verbal signal differences. One need to understand this signal and be sensitive to the difference. In practice, has misunderstanding, it will leading to conflicts. Fourth, have higher level of emotional awareness. Emotional awareness is an awareness of moment-to-moment emotional expressions. Fifth, improve workplace design. In certain organization and culture, a wide gap between the managers and the employees is practiced.
Hi, my name is Yashandra Peter. My part is group, team, and organization. Where is the personality of team members are considered team performance well if there is a higher than mean level of train like green blends and constitution and emotionally, and then having one person on the team who are very considerate and who is not may advisedly after the performance. Finally, these goals help to team focus on the results they are working to achieve. Just like with individual goals, team goals should help in order to motivation. Group work are some motivation to group work team. Group work team can talk each other and can thinking skill of group team. That's all. Then there are some issues of group team. There are some issues from the movie. Mark Zuckerberg as intelligent Albert Aragorn. First of all, men who are struggling to maintain relationship with women. Once Zuckerberg realized there are need for Facebook after working with workless twins who create sometimes early process to result his girlfriend background, intelligent and future life proposal having had announced she end the relationship and tell him off. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shamita. I'm gonna present about the leadership theory based on the movie of the social network. In the social network movie, Mark Zuckerberg is the founding father of Facebook was in his brilliant invention. However, his leadership on the road was not enough to become the youngest billionaire. One does not need to be a strong leader in order to be a genius. Nevertheless, among the ideal traits of a healthy and successful leader is appearance. The issues found in the movie is the changes in the relationship between Mark and Ecuador in the favor of Sean Parker. Since Mark's acquaintation with Sean, Mark and Ecuador's relationship have been shifted negatively. These adjustments were partly due to Ecuador's weak involvement in the creation of the Facebook website along with the time he spent in the terms of trust and understanding, which were interrelated for both partners in the bond shift. On the other hand, when Zuckerberg moved to California in the new search of responsibility, the issues of confidence was important, as Sean suggests when their first meet. There was such a situation because Sean wanted to hunt a whale and Ecuador just prepared to catch a shark. On the other hand, in the view proposed by Sean was the problem with confidence accumulated in the appreciation of the reason of the growth of development of the Facebook business. In addition to win Zuckerberg's respect and attention, Parker did everything possible in a smarter way, and he was thinking that. At the same time, Parker managed to find a partner within a short period of time and got invest $500,000 in the growth of Facebook project. The solution to rectify the issues. Mark's website was functional and he needed cash. Under the terms that they will be partners, his best friend loaned him money. When a third party came into the scene, Mark didn't listen to him about the person's negative influence. Instead, Mark took steps to eliminate his best friend from the company. When a best friend of Mark's found out he sued Mark, it was clear therefore that Mark didn't acquaintedly interact with his best friend. He only needed his money. Mark's lack of friendship presence ended up costing him millions of dollars. Mark should have listened to his best friend rather than listen to the third person.
Very good evening to my lecturer, and my name is Uday Suren Rajagopal. I'm studying logistics, diploma in logistics, and today my part is organization culture, and I'd like to explain about it. As an organization grows in terms of employee strength, annual turnover, and expansion of business domain, such factors have more and more influence the same. The goal of the film, The Social Network, is the name of the movie, and was to describe these factors in an elaborate and practical way, since the film is based on a real story. The film is fitting when it comes to effect of elements of organization action in blooming startup. The social network is focused on the success Mark Zuckerberg, who decided to leave his university to focus on idea would later become famous on Facebook. The role of the label was played by critical acclaimed Jesse Eisenberg, and the film was shot with remarkable accident days after the release. And the issue is the impact of written agreement. It is one of the problems raised by the complaints was that clearly they did not have a written arrangement with Mr. Zuckerberg that specially set out with that will consider a breach of these acts. This partner real estate investment, you obviously need a structured agreement to describe all the key issues in the partner relationship. It's between the Zuckerberg and the real estate investment. And then the suggestion to solve it is the intention of the partnership agreement is to protect interests of the owner in the company, to control the manner in which company is handled, to clearly define the right responsibility of the partners, and to decide the rules of engagement in the event of a dispute between the parties. A well-written relationship agreement decreases the likelihood of misunderstanding and conflict between owners. It's between the agreement between the owner and then the one who agreement. And then moreover, a well-written agreement allows partnership to agree on critical decisions in advance, such as dispute resolution. And that's all for my part. Thank you very much.
In conclusion, the movie deals with the formation of a Facebook social network, which, along with the potential for future growth and development, is one of the most difficult projects. In fact, it is important to note that during his education at Harvard University, Mark became rich earlier in his life. At the same time, the movie helps viewers to consider the true meaning of friendship, business problem that are hard to combine. The idea is to give customers the value free of charge, and they will be prepared to pay to get the same amount of value over and over again. In other words, this is the tale of a young man who, by doing that was interesting, gained a considerable sum of money, but he didn't care about the financial side of the company. Modern entrepreneurs should understand this in order to help them think differently about people's expectations and inspire them to try to produce something for their own gain. All in all, this film shows individuals how to make money and talks about the meaning of true friendship.